Good morning, students. This is your teacher Neelam Elawat, and I'll be teaching you biology, students. And we'll start with the chapter 16, digestion and absorption. This is a very easy topic and some portion that you have studied in the class 10th also. So we'll start with this chapter. Now, before we start, dear students, it's a humble request for everyone that please maintain a separate notebook for biology and cover this notebook with pink chart paper. You must use blue sketch pen to write the headings, to underline the important points. Okay, and please feel free if there is any doubt in any part of the topic. And I expect that you will be coordinating with me in every respect. And see, we are sitting at home because of the coronavirus, but we cannot delay our studies. So that is why the school has launched this online classes. So take a proper benefit and utilize your time in a organized and a proper manner. So let's start with our topic, that is digestion and absorption. See, we know, students, whenever we are hungry, whenever we feel hungry, we require food. And why we require food? Because food gives us energy. Food gives us energy. So that is why we require food. Okay, dear students? Now, food basically has different components. There are different components of the food, right? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. Right? The first three, the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, they mostly provide energy. Our diet mostly contains carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is basically present in your wheat, rice, and that is what we generally eat. Proteins is there in your pulses and green leafy vegetables. Fats is your oily content or the ghee. So these three are mostly there, which will be providing you most of the energy. And we should eat a large variety of food components. Then only that will make it as a balanced diet. And you should have a balanced diet, right? Where each component is equally balanced. Now see, students, these components that we are eating, the body cannot utilize them as such. Like body cannot use carbohydrates, body cannot use proteins, body cannot use the fats. They have to be converted into simple forms, right? And that is why your body needs your digestive system. Because digestive system does this work. So digestion. So what is the basic function of digestive system? That the digestion. That is, it will convert the complex food material into simple food material so that our body can use it. So that is why you have this, your digestive system, that will convert your complex food into simple food, and our body will utilize it, will use it for producing energy, right? Now this is a diagram of your digestive system. See, your digestive system, it starts with your mouth, right? It starts with your mouth and ends with your anus. It ends with your anus. So starting is with your mouth and ending is with your anus. And your digestive system basically comprised of two parts, alimentary canal and the associated glands, right? So let's see the portions of the alimentary canal. We'll start with the alimentary canal first. Let's see what are the parts of the alimentary canal. So mouth is the first part. The first part is mouth. The second is the oral cavity. This oral cavity is your second part. Third is your pharynx. Fourth is your esophagus. Okay, fourth is your esophagus. Then fifth is your stomach. That is your fifth part. Sixth is small intestine. Okay, the sixth is small intestine. See here, there are three parts which have been given: jejunum, ileum, duodenum. They are parts of small intestine. So 6 you can write small intestine. 6 is your small intestine. Duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. They are the parts of small intestine. Right? Then comes your large intestine. So 7th part is your large intestine. This is your large intestine. Then 8th is your rectum and 9th is your anus. So 9 most important parts: mouth, oral cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. Right? Okay. So let's see. Your digestive system basically is comprised of alimentary canal and the associated glands. Then your alimentary canal begins with the opening called mouth and ends with the opening called anus. The mouth leads to the buccal cavity. The buccal cavity is also called as oral cavity. The buccal cavity is also called as oral cavity. So you eat your food in the mouth, right? You take your food in the mouth, and from the mouth the food will go to your buccal cavity. The food will go to your buccal cavity or the oral cavity. Now let's see what happens to the food in the oral cavity. Now oral cavity comprised of your teeth, tongue, and third important is there, saliva is there. Teeth, tongue and saliva. Teeth basically help in chewing the food. Okay, they help in chewing the food, tearing the food. Tongue again help in swallowing the food. It mixes the food with saliva. It tells you the taste, right? And saliva basically helps in the conversion. Saliva contains the enzymes which will start the digestion process. Coming to the teeth. Teeth basically, there are 3 features of your teeth. That is, the human beings have thecodont, heterodont and diaphyodont teeth. What it means? Let's understand each term separately. Thecodont means our teeth, they are placed in sockets. आपने वर्ड सुना होगा जबड़े. हमारे जो दांत हैं वो जबड़ों में इंसर्टेड है. ठीक है? तो our teeth, they are inserted in the sockets. You can easily see here your teeth are inserted in the sockets, and that is why we call them thecodont. Diaphyodont means teeth appear 2 times in our life. जब हम पैदा होते हैं until we die, we have 2 types of teeth. 2 तरीके के हमारे दांत हमारी लाइफ टाइम में होते हैं. The very first is the milk teeth and second is the permanent teeth. छोटे बच्चों में जो दांत आते हैं वो मिल्क टीथ होते हैं. जब वो टूट जाते हैं तो उनके बाद हमारे परमानेंट टीथ आते हैं. एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी कॉल इट एज diaphyodont. Dio means 2. So we have 2 types of teeth in our lifetime. Okay, that is why we say diaphyodont. Heterodont, we have different types of teeth in a mouth. There are 4 different types: incisors, canines, premolars and molars. You can easily see the shape of these teeth here. So we have 4 different types of teeth, and that is why we call it as heterodont. Right? So 3 words. We are thecodont. The teeth are thecodont. The teeth are diaphyodont, and the teeth are heterodont. Thecodont, the teeth are present in the jaws. Diaphyodont, we have 2 types of teeth in lifetime. Heterodont, our permanent teeth are made up of 4 different types. Right? Our permanent teeth are made up of, even our temporary teeth, they are made up of 4 different types. Now see the arrangement, how our teeth are arranged in a mouth. So this is the lower jaw. This portion is a half. I am dividing it into half. We'll see only studying the half portion. So see, you have 2 incisors, 1 and 2. You have only 1 canine, so 2 incisors, right? 1 canine. Then you have 2 premolars and 3 molars, isn't it? Right? So only half portion of your jaw, lower jaw, has 2, 1, 2, 3. right? This makes your dental formula. In total, we have 32 teeth, and this makes your total formula, that is dental formula, that is 2123. यानी अगर हमारा एक जॉ को हम कंसिडर करते हैं, वन जॉ, सो वन जॉ के हाफ पोर्शन में वी हैव 2 1 2 3, यानी वी हैव 8 टीथ. सो एंड कंप्लीट जॉ को अगर हम लेते हैं, सो वी हैव 16 टीथ in one jaw, that is either it can be upper jaw or the lower jaw. We have 16 teeth, and that makes the total 32. Now in child we have 20 milk teeth, right? 2 incisors, 1 canine. There is no premolars. Premolars absent हैं, सिर्फ molars हैं. So in child, in milk teeth, premolars are not there, only molars are there, and that makes the 20. So बच्चे में dental formula होता है 2102, right? Now tongue. Tongue is basically a freely movable muscular organ, right? You can easily move your tongue up and down, left and right, and at the base it is attached with the buccal cavity by frenulum. ये frenulum से आपकी mouth में attached है, right? Then the upper surface of the tongue bears certain papillae, and these papillae, they help in giving you the taste of the food. देखिए हम food को taste कर पाते हैं. Taste of the food means whether the food is salty, whether the food is sweet, whether it is sour, whether it is bitter. So this is told to us by the tongue, right? ये टंग है जो हमें बताती है, क्योंकि टंग के सरफेस पे कुछ प्रोजेक्शंस हैं जिनको हम पैपेला कहते हैं, जिनको हम टेस्ट बर्ड्स भी कह सकते हैं. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, एंड द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट फंक्शन ऑफ द टंग इज दैट इट हेल्प्स इन स्वॉलोइंग ऑफ फूड. इट हेल्प्स इन स्वॉलोइंग ऑफ फूड. खाने को स्वेलो करने में हेल्प करती है, खाने को निगलने में हेल्प करती है. एंड द लास्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट, इट हेल्प्स इन मिक्सिंग द फूड विद सलाइवा. ये खाने को सलाइवा के साथ मिक्स करती है. इट मिक्सेस द फूड विद सलाइवा, राइट? So this is your homework for today. You will read the page numbers 257 and 258 of your NCERT chapter 16. Make notes of this topic. Draw a beautiful diagram of the digestive system. Label all the parts of the alimentary canal. Right, we have done 1 2 3 4, same manner you will note it down. And see students, it might be possible that you may not have your books with you. So I would request you can download the NCERT app. Right, there is an NCERT app which has all the chapters. You can download the chapter number 1, and if there is needed, you can ask me. I will also download and send it to you. So please, it's a request. Complete your work and send it to me. Give a notification to me. Right, you will complete. Click a photo of your homework and then send to me on my personal number. The number is 9813361295. So all the best students, and I hope you will start learning. Goodbye everyone.